just going to share with you a few of my favorite things. I'm not Oprah. I'm not able to give all my favorite things away, but I definitely want to share with you what I'm using, what I love, what works, because I like to know that about other people. So I'm always trying to pay attention to what other people are using and doing so I can learn and grow and have my horses be the best that they can be and see what works and what's easy. So I consider myself a minimalist. I don't have a lot of jewelry. I don't have a lot of tack. I don't like to do a bunch of different things. I like to do basically minimal amount and not have a lot of extra things. So anyway, so a few of the things that I do kind of go along with that concept and just really fits me and may fit some of you guys. So I'm going to start sharing with you guys just things that work for me and products and services that I absolutely love, because I like to ask people what they do and what works, and like I said, I try to pay attention to what other people are doing. So I'll get started with one today, and it's one of the most important ones. It's the feed that I use and how I feed my hay. Some of these may be sponsored products, and they became sponsored products because they're products that I love, and they believe in me and my horsemanship, and I guess that I'll do good in the competitive arena. Anyways, just represent them well. So I'm going to start with the feed. And so I feed Total Equine. I'll show you what it looks like. I'll show you the bag, and I'll tell you why I love it. So basically, Total Equine, it's an extruded feed. It has everything the horse needs in it. I don't feed anything else other than the Total Equine. I do 1 scoop in the morning, 1 scoop in the evening, and that is it. Our horses look phenomenal. They act great. They have a healthy layer of fat on them. I don't have to feed any other supplements, and I've never had to do that before. It's a total safe feed. So I keep saying total. It is Total Equine. It's a safe feed. So you can feed as much of it as you need to or would like to, or the minimum amount, which is 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. So what I like to do is if I'm on the road, I like to feed a little bit more. Horses get a little stressed out. I think their digestion kind of changes a little bit, especially for my horse Lou. She's my high maintenance princess. And so basically I just feel it's safe and I have peace of mind while feeding it. Like I said, I feed the minimal amount while I'm at home, but if I get a horse under my belt, or I see a friend's horse and their horse needs a little bit of help getting where they need to be health-wise, then you can feed them extra. And I've done that before, and I've seen amazing results quickly. So it doesn't take long to start seeing results with this product, with this feed, and it's safe. Like I said, peace of mind. You won't have colic issues, anything like that with this feed, and you can't overfeed it. So it's just really nice knowing that. So let's get started. I'll show you the product. Okay, so here's what the bag of feed looks like, so you know what it looks like in the stores. It's called Total Feeds by Total Equine. And this is what it looks like. It looks like kibbles and bits. And it's really lightweight how it feels too. The horses absolutely love it. Like I said, I don't feed anything else. It's extruded, so they have to use their own saliva to break it down. They drink a lot with it. They drink more being on this feed than a different feed. And so then they stay more hydrated. So prior to feeding Total Equine, I felt like I was giving extra salt, and because I live in Arizona, it gets really hot here, just to keep them drinking. Lou, or if we got a new horse, we'd end up putting them on a hoof supplement to keep their hoof growth growing. So Trevor would have something to work with to keep just a good hoof under them. So with this, I don't have to do any of that. Absolutely do not feed any sort of growth vitamin, anything like that. So all I feed is Total Equine, and that is absolutely it. No supplements, nothing else. It's super easy, and your horse will look amazing. So that is the feed that I love. The next thing I want to talk about is how I feed my hay. And so, like I said, I saw this at somebody else's barn who's really successful, and I adapted to it and love it, and the horses love it. Okay, so these are the hay bags that I love to use. They're called the Ultra Slow Feed Hay Nets. And what are these? Just like inch holes. When I first got them, like, my horses are gonna hate me. They're gonna absolutely hate me. You just hang them up like this. Ours are often hung on trees, or I have an eye hook in the stall or around the stall bar. So this is what it looks like, them eating out of the hay bag. It's just more as if they are grazing. I thought they were going to hate it at first, but now they actually prefer to eat out of the hay bag. And so what I'm able to do is I'm able to put 4 flakes in there. Premise only gets Bermuda, but sometimes I do a mixture of alfalfa, Bermuda. Whatever hay I do pertains to kind of their workload. Anyway, so I put 4 flakes in there, and it lasts them 24 hours. So that's typically whatever you would feed them in a full day is what I put in the bag, and it lasts them that entire time. So what it does is it's just kind of like a continual grazing. They take breaks, then they go back to grazing, but they're kind of never without it. And so they lose a lot of that anxiety that comes with getting the hay, and then not having anything to eat or munch on or anything, because we have them kept up. So anyways, this is the bag. It's called the Ultra Slow Feeder. So it's probably the smallest holes you can get. I think it's only like an inch hole or so. Like I said, the horses love them, and I highly recommend them. Now I just replace a bag every day, but it lasts a full 24 hours, and they absolutely love it. This is a fresh one. They love fresh bags because it's really easy to get the hay through. But it does slow down a lot more toward the end. They're super safe.
I'd like to thank my sponsors,
like I said, I
Total
highly
Feeds,
recommend them.
Winter
It's kind of
Electrolyte
changed the way I
Patches,
feed.
Wild West Blanks,
And
Sierra Ranch
then the
Wear
horses
Shirts,
always
and
have
Ovation
something for their
Helmets.
stomach, which is how they were built and designed to eat. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed seeing the feed that I feed the horses and how I feed them the hay. In the future, I'll do some more product spotlights for products that I highly recommend and absolutely love for our horses. All right, thanks for watching.